Kissi Agyabeng should tell Ghanaians, did you go to Ken Agyapong's house with wine? I'm not coming to sit here to conjecture. And we are waiting for Kissi Agyabeng. Did you, together with lawyer Opong, who is now the current dean of Ghana Law School, did you go together with lawyer Opong to Ken Agyapong's house to do what? To beg for this position? And can we say all of this amount to some form of corruption if you actually merit the post? You don't need to beg for it. You don't need to do any machinations on the ground. We know a lot. I am just waiting for the committee to set, the 3-member committee to be set. We all go there. We all go there. Look, some of us, I remain the only journalist in Ghana. No. Apart from Ken Agyapong as a politician, took some aspect to the law court. I remain the only journalist to have crusaded to the logical conclusion about Anas, Aremeyaw, Anas, about investigative. Juma said, no, this is not investigative piece. I'm sorry. And it's been how many years? Go and check. More than a decade of such a fight. Today, I don't say this for anything, but Anas nimse because a court of competent jurisdiction has pronounced all his job as there be a criminal intent, fraud, and what? A form of money making. And that evil enterprise have been condemned by a court of competent jurisdiction. He thought no. Later, he came back, sheepishly came with a videotape about me. He said, Maji envelope. That useless subterfuge entrapment, when some of us started talking about Ghanaian top, the institutions were not getting the drive. I had politicians who called me and said all sorts of things. I had journalists who were not in aligning what I was talking about. Later, I want to send the Make Media Commission, and that was where I saw the government of the whole thing say, hey, we are not safe. And Media Commission, Ayabuafu, Professor Drigajapo, after morning, and talk about how many of them in their numbers were not getting the whole clue. Yes, that was where finally Anas did me call because of his me ban swat, and I said, you, me no be really pene, uwe. Aremeyaw, ne ye kano ne Ghana for ne ntiasie. How can you investigate it, Ben? And say, no, anybody can get out there and start giving money and envelope to people and from them and show you to the world. All because your investigative skills and that evil enterprise tiger had exhausted its usefulness. Masa, I'm not above criticism. Except that when you come and insult me on one angle and then ask some nowadays, criticize me anyhow you want and go your way. I don't care. Oh yes. What's the meaning of subterfuge? And that entrapment. And all those, and they had l-Kweku back who today media airspace anymore. No more social, and they use their media offense and charade at the end time cause a lot of havoc in the Ghanaian society. Now Ghana and the institutions in this country, go and ask him the source of Aremeyaw Anas Nisika or DSA Jumanina. Only the special prosecutor, not on the special prosecutor should have begun his first investigations on Anas Ankasa. Sikano or the investigation Okonya free. Nano de Mukanye Yon. Into being Kasan said both the giver and the taker are equally guilty before the law. And all the money is not the common judges, judges in the GG and the dear. Ye Missa say, won't Ghana, but down for a yard for we are sick. And I'm out for this and l-Kweku media go me. Masa, media, we are politician or we are business, whatever, and for some mammy so, because I'm not scared. Aremeyaw, on when we say yes, he has really met another journalist of a sort. And the no, why and when you yam Kissi Agyabeng, when went there, baby on enam. There are a lot that we have ever since Kissi Agyabeng became the SP. Now in the coming days, I just want to go and finish my funeral and come. A report of Kissi Agyabeng, etimia trase, maya je obiasa se, Nenetiao, onwa koko shiemu, and no instigate busiafono, Momu Giasa, Obi, Mamidi wako to retirement. Ye Giasa, Sini free in some Diama Kissi Agyabeng Anas die also. And Kissi, we now also Ghana Yanka Yanuntum. I'm not conjecturing, I'll bring the report about how you instigated a family for a land given to Obi, what we Tiakano, Yademao, just like that, because we are Kissi Agyabeng. You see, Kissi Agyabeng wanted to create a certain myth, just like Anas. I told Aremeyaw Anas, Aremeyaw, listen, the myth about you will be broken, and the myth about you will be demystified. You thought we're joking? Now, visit Diagro. The myth about you has been broken, and the myth about you has been demystified. Nothing. She knew all your foreign partners and the agents. We know everything. We know everything. Let the Western powers use you people against the sovereignty of Ghana. We don't care. We know everything. All your l-Kweku back movement, Kissi Agyabeng woka come and tell Ghanaians that Ben and one lawyer pong mukoko begi for that post. That Ben, Charles Edubo investigation. You shouldn't have gone there because I knew where Juma. But he was there doing all sorts of things. I didn't know about investigation. Why? Why? And so many things. Now, the predecessor Martin Amidu. All three offices, there were hundreds of petitions already there in the office. Why Kissi Agyabeng one coin also no dimrika? So now do you understand why Martin Amidu is saying his petition? Kissi Agyabeng set the case. He goes in to prosecute the case. How dare you? How? As I saying, Anas, Aremeyaw Anas, or your dear Cromwell and associate Madel, me say Anas, Aremeyaw Anas. Our percentage saying, "Oh, Cromwell and associate, come and tell us." And I'm moving to him the course. We have all the documents too. Kissi Agyabeng, come and tell Ghanaians how much of percentage share and Anas was a law firm. Have you worked for that law firm before? Have you worked for Anas before? So how on earth Anas will go and set that trap? Take up whatever, then you the same person go in there, so we investigate. Why would you do this? Why? I dream Benetayetri. We know a lot too. One more AU Sue at the yes Edumano. Ah, Miss Wombeja Aboho. I'm why Anqua, one out to names Anqua debuts, Anqua no more, whatever I don't know. Uben Nantebako. You go alone. So we need more. Me too for. Kissi? Me say they will use you and dump some of the lawyers. And I'm in Thomas here. I don't want to go into some things, but let me tell this friend, Samson Ladiayenene of Joy FM. Samson, don't ever behave that you are a repository of all knowledge according to the law. Don't. Samson Ladiayenene of Joy FM, do not behave. So one corner, law school. When you came from Love FM to Joy FM, you know. So Samson, Ladiayenene, stop the tuno and stop misbehaving. Namunya Kissi Agyabeng ma Kissi nyene djuma. Muka mubi enende Kissi Agyabeng alande ne hu. E was our trouble we mu. Yes, I'm telling you the gospel truth. Samson Ladiayenene. Oh yes, sa Anas nsemizunende womi na obia ye na obia twen obia, and so we were once good friends. I don't care. We will tell you people the truth. You know, they form a certain cabal. Ma form a cabal, and I'm forming a group here. Mama imagine said nobody penetrates in. Neither said their mumu we should put it to question or we should criticize it. How dare you people? Muya wine. How dare you people? Muya wine. We are all under the laws of Ghana. The airline were established special prosecutor. Yanyo meet them, and Yanyo would them, and Yanyo Kissi Agyabeng in the bedroom. We did it in a house of a common ground. Maybe all of us we have a say there. Sam Rano, Edianeka. Look, folks, before this day will come, Na Martin Alamisi Amidu had given Kissi Agyabeng heads up over some of the. Look, I have everything. Then Nyoma or the Abetu to Nebini. Also, the Office of the Special Prosecutor (OSP) is thereby discriminatorily corrupt to the core. Utie, move on to screen is also the Office of the Special Prosecutor (OSP) is discriminatorily corrupt to the core by Martin A.B.K. Amidu. And a dahon. We na a pier, minkum, na ukomwa, in some woman be breakwa. Now, to him, or say the manner of the arrest of one Kofi Owusu in Cancer, a contestant in the NPP primaries in the Asante Akim Central Constituency in the Ashanti region, who incidentally is the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program. And allegedly, the main challenger of the incumbent Member of Parliament for the area, Kwame Ayemedu Entry, who chairs the Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee of Parliament that recently landed the budget approval processes of the OSP, gives the perception of the OSP abusing its mandate to interfere in electoral politics. b0re. Folks, may the breaking news we be sure. It's a developing story. Definitely, I'll bring you the full stuff. But we are just watching the space. What the CJ will be doing in the coming days. Now, the impeachment processes have been triggered by Martin Amidu. We are gauging the space. Near saying, Enoma Ebeko Ewo Honomo. Na